Great. So like I was saying, we're interested in learning about food stamps or EBT. What term do you mostly know it as? CalFresh or EBT? Or
EBT, food stamps.
Oh, okay, cool. And I'm going to hold this a little close to you just so I can record you, okay? Great. And can you tell me, what do you know about the food stamp program and what do you think about it?
I just know it's meant for low-income families. My mother used to use it when I was younger. My brother, she would live on her own, usually with my aunt. And that would support us. We would go to the human needs, and they would supply us with it.
Oh, okay. Great. So what do you think about the program?
I think it's a beautiful program, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It helps a lot of people in need. I know for sure a lot of people here.
Right.
And I know not too many people use it, like the stores that I go to. I mean, I don't really see it being used. That could probably be it right there. Myself, I've thought about it. Now that I'm in doubt, I'm in a different situation. That's why I come to the food bank. I would come regardless from my family, but now I know the importance of having food and going out there and having to get it as opposed to going out here and receiving it free. It's nice to have that option.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And so sometimes we know people that are eligible for food stamps don't get it. What do you think are some of the reasons for that?
It's like you said, families, people who are married, children, income as well. But it's hard to really determine, in my opinion, income, because if you have a family and you have a certain income, if you have at least one kid and your income is pretty high up, that income probably still won't, especially out here. Yeah, income really doesn't mean much as far as money goes.
Because it's expensive, you mean?
Yeah.
Right. So, in your case, it sounds like you might be eligible for CalFresh, but you haven't gotten it.
I haven't really expanded into that yet, and I feel
is it just mostly because you haven't looked into it, or you're not sure how to do it?
Yeah, this is my form of doing it.
Coming to the distribution, the food pantry.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So do you think if a family is eligible, do you think they should try and get it if they can get it?
I feel they should take advantage of any service they can. In my honest opinion.
Yeah. Okay, great. And so we know that sometimes men prefer that their wives or girlfriends don't get food stamps if they're eligible for it. Have you ever heard of that before?
I can see it. I can see why it would be a problem.
What do you think? What do you think some of the reasons might be?
I feel like just basically having to be the provider. You don't want your family to go out there and be seen as that family, the ones that are receiving help, that need the aid.
Right.
So that's how I see it.
Sure.
I've never really heard of that. Usually it's always get it.
Right. Yeah, because we have heard from some women that they try to get it, but then they talk to their boyfriend or their husband, and the husband says, "No, I don't want to get it."
They don't want to feel low income. Nobody does.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think is that the main reason? Do you think, or do you think there's any other reasons that men might not want their wives or girlfriends to get it?
I guess first timers. They've never really known how to use it. They're kind of afraid. I would assume.
Yeah. Just afraid, just because they're not familiar, or
giving out their information and everything.
Yeah.
A little iffy about everything, about the whole situation. Nothing's free. So.
Yeah. So people may be concerned that there might be some problems later on or something.
Yeah, some little surprise, little terms of agreement, things like that. They think, I gotta sign this, I gotta sign that. They don't want, just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they're tired, they want to work. Might as well just whatever.
Right.
And also, just being informed on it, they probably don't explain it too well. You're saying you're asking Latino families, right?
Yeah, mostly Latino families.
Okay, yeah. So I assume that they aren't really informed. So when they tell their husband, they're just like, "What are you talking about? It doesn't make sense," and then they just cut them off. So
So you think like if a woman says, "Hey, we can get like free money for food," and the husband is not familiar with it, he'll be like,
it's not real.
Like
they're trying to scam you,
Right. And then when you're saying like surprises, like what kind of surprises do you think people might be?
Just something like, I don't know, just a fine print. They would assume like it's just too much, just more problems like they assume.
Yeah.
I would think.
Right.
Like, I would think the same way. Like if I was in their situation, like I've been to Mexico recently too, and I've seen like the people and the way they are, and having a service like that, it's just not real out there. So it doesn't really
like does it
just
seem
weird,
like too good to be true?
Exactly. It's like a fantasy.
Do you think people are worried? Like, okay, if I get this money, then I'm gonna regret it. Like something's gonna happen later on, or
it's just like I feel that they just want to be the one providing. They don't want somebody else to be helping them. Like, just no help.
Right.
They don't need the other hand. Like, very manly man.
Yep. Gotcha. All right. And so have you talked about getting food stamps like with your girlfriend? And do you guys have any kids, by the way?
We don't have kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we've thought about like the food bank. And I mean, never really mentioned it. Like I know I've thought about it. She's thought about it, and then up until 2 weeks ago, because I moved in like about a month ago.
Oh, okay.
And we thought about it, and I came and I got my food, and she's like, "Wow, like we really paid for all that last week." And you just got everything we got last week, just like that, And we don't even eat a lot of it, so it's better that we get low quantities and still get it for free. I mean,
right?
Yeah, right. It's nice.
So, like, if she were to come home and say, "Hey, I heard about food stamps or CalFresh. What do you think about getting it?" What do you think you would say to her?
Man, I'd say like, let's go. I mean, I've never really been open to it. It's like you said, like it's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know if I want to. I don't want to be paying with that. Like I have money. I'll pay with the money. If I have that service, like, if I'm eligible for the service, like I'll for sure take it because whatever helps, especially out here.
Right. Okay. So thinking about food stamps, like it can help like people get money. What do you think if there are men that don't really want their wives or girlfriends to get it? What do you think would be a good way to like try and talk to them about it, or
persuade them to take it?
Persuade them,
because I'm not sure what is required in order to receive the food stamps. Does the husband need to write something too?
Both people need to like usually sign for it, and then you have to provide some documents like income verification and stuff like that.
It's tough. It's like right now you guys are just kind of coming out to the food bank trying to help like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, but I mean like in general, like let's say, like you're saying that some men don't really want their wives or girlfriends to get it. Do you think it would be a good idea to try and persuade men to like be on board with that, or?
It'd be tough. I mean, I feel like more people that can relate to them, they'll be more open to it.
Like let's say you were in charge of trying to persuade men. How would you go about doing it?
I just let them know that it'll help them in the long run, like regardless of their pride. It will have an impact on their whole family because food is a big part of like having a budget. Like that takes out a lot, especially when you have a whole bunch of kids. And like, I would try to set it up as like maybe involve the kids in it as well. If that's in any way, like because I see sometimes this lady will come for like to do this like a little thing for the dentist, and like her whole situation, like to provide kids information on like their teeth and everything. I would see her have like a little what is it, like a Wheel of Fortune? They spin it and they answer a question, and then she give them a reward. And then the families are informed as well. Like they have to stay because their kid is there. So I feel like something like that would kind of help and like ease them into the whole situation, because food stamps is a little touchy. I'm not sure what would be the best form of persuasion. But
Right. Well, those are some good ideas, though. Do you think it would be better, like one-on-one, like for someone like you to talk to other guys, or would it be helpful, like coming from a woman, or would it be different if it was coming from another man?
I feel like from a male would probably be